5, everybody shut your fucking dirty cock holsters.
Okay.
Nothing, Drusilla.
She knows better.
I'm
Alright,
trying
shut the
so
fuck
hard.
up, or I will revoke officers' fucking voice activation permissions. Don't ruin it for your fellow officers. Alright, with that out of the way, hello and welcome once again to the State of the Empire for the 18th of April 2020. Yes, it is. We are continuing our coverage of 420 month for the only time for the next 100 years. It's not actually true, but I don't care. Oh, it is. What am I thinking? I'm going crazy. Don't mind me. Anyhow, I think I've padded it out enough, and all the people who were going to show up have showed up by this point. So let's get this show on the road. A thank you to everyone who chose to attend. Yeah, I'm just going to have a stroke. Don't mind me. Not that kind of stroke. YouTube, FCC, if you can't tell, this video is in no way appropriate for children. Frankly, this video is not appropriate for anybody in the world and just shouldn't exist. What the fuck are you doing here watching this? You are a worthless human being. Have fun. Stick around for the ride, though. Alright. In attendance this week, we have Senator Deck, Dragon Wolf 50, Killjoy 1986, The Randomer, Daydream, Jadon 420, Soulblaze, Ailerons, Callsign Sparky, Epic Friar Yoshi, Nielsen, The Gunslinger, Cerberus Drusilla, Deadpool the Opulent, Destro, Merc Angel, Clytor, and Novasef X. Additionally, we are greeted by a guest in the form of Grumpy Buddha. Good to see you. And of course, I am Emperor Farrison presiding. So, there we go. There's the attendance list for now. Did we lose some people? It looks shorter than I think it was.
One left, I think.
I thought we might have lost more. I heard the one. Don't care. Moving on. As always, we're going to start with this week's recognition in the form of the promotion list. Starting off with new enlistees, we have, at the rank of Kamat Grade 1, Woj, GMS Snipes, Deathnuts, Fatam / Riley T, Xfact 117, Shellbell, Belphagor. So somebody brought their D&D character in. 4, like literally the number. This person doesn't have a name. They are a fucking number. And Solwyn. So, a warm welcome to them. Next up, we go into our enlisted promotions for this week. These come in the form of promotions to Stivos, Dragon Wolf 50, as recommended by 2nd Legion Command, Spasmatic Asthmatic 53, as recommended by 2nd Legion Command, Killjoy 1986, as recommended from 2nd Legion Command, The Randomer, as recommended by 2nd Legion Command. Additionally, we have The Shadow 4465, as recommended by myself, and Drakefire, as recommended from 1st Legion Command. Congratulations, your enlistment is in full force. You are no longer trainees. Welcome to the Empire proper.
Thank you.
Moving right along to Repicar. We have DJ promoted for his activity at my recommendation. I think there may have been... Who else did I get a recommend from that on? We'll roll back. Sharkbait for high activity with 10th Legion at my recommendation. And Lobo for his activity per recommendation of 1st Legion Command and myself independently coming to the same conclusion. And let me just make sure these are all correct. There we are. We have no promotions to Photomar this week to cover. And that takes us to non-commissioned officer promotions. A warm welcome to the ranks of the NCOs in the form of Jadon 420 to Dracaris.
Yay.
Your name is now shiny and yellow.
Hey, congrats.
That's what's up, bro.
Your promotion is for the continued leading of ops and prompt filing of reports while carrying on the Kaldaran spirit. Your recommendation comes from both myself and 1st Legion Command independently. No promotions to Ancrix, no promotions to Killath, and that takes us to 2 new inductees into the Imperial Academy. Our officers in training, our recruits, our Zakrix, in the form of Senator Mickey 5. Your recommendation comes from 2nd Legion and myself independently. And also to Senator Deck, your recommendation comes from me, the Office of the Emperor. Enjoy.
Congrats, guys.
You've both been sent the appropriate information, so you should already know more or less the 4 main pillars of being an officer here. The rest of it is common sense that you would have picked up by being here. You will go through a trial period as cadets, and assuming you act as officers should, in a few weeks you should be getting your full commission. Welcome aboard and make us proud.
Yurt.
Will do, will do.
Next up, we have no officers to promote this week. We got a couple on the back burner who will probably be seeing promotions soon, but none to promote currently. And that actually covers it for promotions, so we're going to move on to each Legion's approvals of Member of the Week. Starting, of course, with 1st Legion, we assign Member of the Week to Zeus Godin, Senator Deck, and Jadon 420. Congratulations and enjoy your shiny week-long name. On behalf of 2nd Legion, we appoint for Member of the Week, Daedrim.
Congrats.
Congrats, buddy.
On behalf of 4th Legion, for the continued effort to get shit done in the Division 2, we appoint DJ as Member of the Week. And finally, appointments on behalf of 10th Legion. I hereby grant Member of the Week to Sharkbait93, Callsign Sparky, and the Gunslinger. Good work running those ops. Keep them coming. Slaughter the spandex. And that will about do it for that aspect of State of the Empire. Hello, late joiner. Next up, we're just going to go down the list, and we're going to say Clytor, Destro, anything either of you would like to say in an official capacity on behalf of the command of 1st Legion.
I would like to thank Destro for his help. And we've got some fun ideas cooking for 1st in the future. That's about all I have to say.
Yeah, and I'm just proud of everybody for, getting there, helping people with missions and quests and all kinds of stuff. Everyone's been doing a really good job, so that's all from me.
Glad to hear it. Short and sweet.
I'd like to give a heads up for Drew and everybody in Legion 2. Thanks, guys.
All right. And I don't believe Deer is here, so Drusilla, you are representing 2nd Legion. Anything that you'd like to make an official statement on?
For the 2nd Legion, we did get a few people coming in. So for the new members who did show up, currently I don't see your names in here. So welcome regardless. We've been pretty much doing everything we need to do, quest of my life. You know, missions, stuff of that nature, and getting everything done. We're currently trying to finish a raid in less than 3 days. Um,
Can
but
anyone else hear
for the
Drew?
all, huh? What?
It's fine. Continue.
But as far as everything else goes, we're doing well together, and we kind of spread ourselves with every legion. So if you want to go ahead and party up, go ahead and ask any of us, and I'll be definite to help you guys. For all of you who are new, welcome. Okay.
All right. Let's see. We do not have our representative for the 3rd Legion present, and it's a training legion anyway, so I don't expect that there'd be too much to talk about. I will take a moment now while I'm thinking about it and interject, though. We will need an officer or a potential officer to go to 3rd Legion to help keep things running smoothly there. Frodo's talking about handing the 3rd Legion to Wimpy Hot Dog in full, and I'd like to make sure that he's got 1 or 2 officers, or at least some NCOs, to act as a backbone and a support structure for keeping things running there for him. The 3rd Legion is, of course, our onboarding process for Destiny 2, so keeping it running is kind of important to keep the recruitment flowing in to replenish those who fall off the face of the earth. It happens. I'd like to get both legions back up to full strength, which is going to mean we're going to have to get some more people flowing into 3rd and get them through their paces. So, if we have any volunteers, please talk to me after the meeting. Thank you. With that, Deadpool, if you're here, anything you care to say about 4th Legion?
Not really. Not right now, at least. Still got a small group, so
I
once
figured.
it gets bigger, probably more stuff going on, raids and such.
Tends to be. Merc Angel, am I correct in assuming 8th is still deader than dirt?
Better than dirt.
Alright. A Legion of Graveyard Soil. How fantastic. One day interest will renew in the game. It'll happen. These things go in cycles. And Gun, anything that you would like to observe on behalf of 10th Legion?
Nothing in specific. I'll just say, as always, the more people we have, the more effective our ops will be. Come on over.
And it's one of the only games where you don't get stuck at, 4 or 3 or 6 people, and we can straight up snag 48 people into an op and into a group easily. So, you want to be part of a huge fucking deployment of Kaldarans? Planet Side 2 is the way to go.
We'll say one more thing. Within the, hopefully this week, maybe next week, the Bastion will be done building. We're going to need at least 15 people to properly man that.
That's
The giant
big-ass
fleet
fucking
carrier.
fleet ship, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Giant fleet carrier.
It's fun shit.
Mm-hmm.
If done correctly, you can actually change the tide of battle for the entire faction, not just the good that it'll do for our outfit. So
It literally can. It's programmed into the game. If you're over in enemy territory, you get Empire Strike. So, yeah. Please come over.
Alright. With that being said, unless Nova has something specific and meaningful to say about 14th, I think we can call it there based on the reports that I've received. I don't believe I have anything special to really announce this week. I've been kind of busy getting my ducks in a row, so I don't have any surprises ready to go. I do have one thing I'm going to say. Officers who are already in a Legion, really anybody who's in a Legion other than 3rd, so this really only applies to 1st and 2nd Legion. make sure that if you are requesting to transfer Legion, that I'm getting informed of this before it's completed. I don't, if as long as both officers, as long as the First Legion and the Second Legion Command are aware of the transfer, I really don't mind, typically. But I would like things to actually kind of be reported. I don't want to wake up one morning and find that somebody has just hopped legions without telling anybody. I'm not naming names. We're not going to get into any of that. I'm just putting it out there as a reminder because it hasn't been discussed in probably months, and most of you probably don't know that that's kind of how we try to do things around here. So friendly reminder, if you want to transfer legions within the same game, bring it up, make sure it gets approval from both the legion you're transferring from and the legion you're transferring to. And officers who are approving these things, make sure that I have the report on my desk so that I know when people are transferring legions between first and second. Beyond that, Grumpy Buddha has kindly requested that I let you all know that if anybody needs help with Destiny 2, you are free to message him. He chills in the server as a guest and a former enlisted member of Kaldara. I believe he was a senior NCO before the merge before crossplay in Destiny, basically.
It was cross save, yes.
Sorry, cross save, whatever. Nitpicking at that point with terminology. But at which point the clan he was in before became available on PC and with cross save and everything, and he was their leader, so he went to go keep things running over there. He left under honestly ideal terms. He was upfront, he was honest, he was polite, he wanted to still hang out and be friends. If you're going to leave, it's the best way to go about it. You don't need to be a dick about it and just disappear one day. Honestly, Grumpy Buddha has been like the poster child of how to retire from Kaldara properly. So I have no problem putting that message out there, my guy, because you have been a good faith actor to us.
Much appreciated.
And of course, I'm not going to tell people to do or do not try to bring you back into the fold. That's for them to figure out if they want to put the effort in.
Challenge accepted.
Beyond that, I don't believe I have anything else specific to announce this week. If anybody feels that you know somebody who is working hard and probably deserves a promotion, let me know. My DMs are open. Contact your officers. Contact whoever. We don't want people going unrecognized around here. But I can't monitor everything. There's like 450 people in this Discord. I can't monitor everything alone, and sometimes some things may slip by your Legion commander if they've had a busy week. If we have NCOs who are particularly interested, we are looking to beef up the officer numbers a bit more. Start filling in some support staff for each of the legions. And again, you don't have to be an officer or an NCO to recommend somebody for promotion. If you see somebody is doing a good job and you think that, man, they've been doing a good job 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row now, and they haven't seen a promotion, let us know. Sometimes we miss people. So please, just feel free to speak your mind up the chain, however you want to go about it. Beyond that, I'm going to take just one moment here to thank our financial backers on Subscribestar. From the small guys in the form of Novus FX and Mickey 5 at the citizen level, to Epic Friar Yoshi, Callsign Sparky. Do we have any others? Divergent Acid at the Lord level. Then, of course, we have at the Baron level, Killjoy 1986 and Baron Carrot. And beyond that, we have Frodo supporting us at Duke level. There's also a handful of other names that are supporting us, but have not linked their Discords with Subscribestar to get their appropriate rank in Discord. So I'd suggest you guys do that. The ones that I can read off.
The Eastern European one is me.
Yes. I'm looking at ones that aren't going to, like, dox potential real names. Callsign Sparky at the Lord level. You better fix your shit. You're an officer.
What's
Set a
wrong with-
fucking example. You haven't linked Subscribestar and Discord.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Don't worry about it. I'll check it as soon as this cigarette's over. I'll go in and jump on her computer and check it out.
That's weird. You have the roles, but you're not showing up in the list.
Yeah, because it wasn't showing me up. I had a malfunction.
Oh, now it's showing you. Whatever. Whatever.
Okay, just wanted
it's
to
showing
make sure.
you now.
I mean, okay. Do you want me to double check just to make
nope,
sure?
You're good. I see you in the list. It's fine.
All right, good deal.
When I say you're good, you're good. You can stop asking. we're wasting meeting time. So yeah, Deck will have to get his shit linked. A couple of other people who are using what I believe to be their real names, and thus I'm not going to say them out loud because I'm not going to dox people. But that'll do it from me. I think that handles the officers and the official shit. So now we're going to open the floor to anyone who would like to say anything in any official capacity, to questions, comments, concerns, feedback, anything you feel like.
Okay, first of all, Sharkbait wanted to say thank you for the recommendations for promotion and member of the week.
Of course, like I said, it's all about what people do. Otherwise, I'm hearing an awful lot of silence, so I'm going to say last call for input before we close out the meeting.
It's not really input, but who's the one for Planet Side?
I am.
All right, I'll message you.
All right.
Yes. You can also go to the onboarding channel. Really, I think it deletes the command, so you might be able to input the command anywhere. But if you look at the customs checkpoint, there's a list of the games we play. So if you just type !PlanetSide 2, it'll assign you the 10th Legion role and give you access to the appropriate chat channels here in the Discord. We do it this way to avoid cluttering people with games they're not interested in and don't play. Otherwise, you know, we have a lot of channels in here that would take up space. So yeah, I would absolutely say that. And we absolutely want some more people for some PlanetSide.
Yes, definitely. We need more bodies. I actually have a question for Gunn, which will directly affect what I would like to address to the Empire. Gunn, are we good on resources for the Bastion, or are we going to have to run a couple ops to get...
Last night I captured a base during an off time, so it stayed active for a really long time. So I'm thinking we're not currently ready for the Bastion, but we're a lot closer than we were a few days ago. A lot closer. So next.
So we do need to run an op or two just to ensure that we got it, because we could also use a couple orbital strikes if we can get them.
are getting more expensive because people keep spamming them, but you don't craft any orbitals until the Bastion is done. However, I'm thinking if we can get some good caps in, like a good op or
This is
two.
not the time.
Yeah, that's probably the correct answer though. So later.
Okay, yeah. Well, my point was like we need bodies. We need help
Mhm.
doing this.
I think we've
so
made
we
that
get the
incredibly clear at this point.
Yeah,
So
then I'll close
try
it
to
out.
keep a sense of order here.
Yeah, I'll close it out by saying I guess I'll run an op here as is seeming to become a tradition after State of the Empire. That's it for me.
Not a bad time to do it. All right. Beyond that,
Was it no? Sorry, forgive us.
well, if you wanted to say something, go ahead.
Sorry. It was concerning the about a week ago. People were saying there was rumors floating around about tournaments in Destiny 2. I was just wondering, is there any more information on that? Have you decided if that's
not currently any more information, but we will be. There is still the intention to get the tournament system back on track. The fact that we've missed it for a season or two now is actually kind of fucking pissing me off. But we do have to have more than 3 people interested in a tournament. So
Yeah, I completely understand that. It is kind of. I am trying to rally as many people as I can, and I know that me and a few other people, especially Drew, have been asking people if they are definitely interested. So as soon as we get more people interested, we will let you know.
yeah, you get me a list of names or something, and we can get things moving a lot quicker that way.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is a Crucible tournament, yes?
Yeah.
So where my Crucible like after this meeting, I want DMs from people who are interested. DM me your name, and I will get the list to Atomic as soon as I possibly can.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, fucking Drusilla is our de facto Crucible handler anyway. So yes, direct all of your "I want to be part of the tournament" or "what's going on with the tournament" messages to Drusilla, and she will pass them on to me in condensed format so that I can actually figure out what's going on. Because my DMs are a fucking nightmare.
No, I got you. I got you.
So, congratulations, Drusilla. You just volunteered yourself. And if you didn't, I volunteered you.
Well,
Volunteer you as
I'm
tribute.
facto for everything anyways. I rally people for Crucible daily.
Exactly.
So it's
So heft
not
high
a
the
step
banner
up.
of Kaldara, for we must pick another paladin.
Of course, and lately, for the people who are not saying anything currently, included, Snort Logic, me, Spasmatic, past 3 days in a row, we ran flawless runs, causing complete wipeouts on the other team, forcing a freaking what's that word I'm looking for right now? My brain's fried.
Surrender.
Mercy.
A mercy roll.
We
We've
have
mercy rolled the opposing team at least 25, if not 30 times within the last 3 days.
Yes. In trials? No, in
No,
Iron
Banner.
Banner. I wish it was trials.
Seriously, right? Anyhow, so whoever's interested, DM me, and I will be picking a few people, regardless if you want to join or not. Okay.
All right. I think that about covers it. Last call. Anybody else have anything to add?
Can we swear now?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you.
Cunt.
Oh, this is productive. All right.
That's how we normally end the meeting. I mean,
So I am actually going to call it here because we've still gone for what, 30, 35 minutes?
30.
okay.
33.
Yeah.
Or it just doesn't know what the fuck it's doing.
Thanks for the recommendation from promotion, by the way, for Ocean. I see that in that
Yep.
post, the listed promotions. Cheers
Yep.
for that.
Of course. So yeah, we are going to call the meeting here. Thank you all for attending. A special and warm welcome for Grumpy Buddha. I hope since things are a little slow with your guys, maybe we'll see you in the voice channels a little more.
I'll
try to be there.
I'd like to thank you guys for inviting my daughter, Shell Bell.
Oh,
As long as she's an adult, it's fine.
She does turn 43.
All right.
she definitely qualifies as an adult.
Yeah.
And believe you me, you think Drew's bad with her language? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh no,
Yummy.
trust me, Drusilla doesn't even touch the tip of the iceberg for the worst things that have come out of this group. Believe
I've
me.
heard
Surprisingly,
a lot,
that makes me
but
happy.
she will definitely add to the atmosphere in this. And I thank you again for it.
Of course. Hey, if you got friends and family and they fit in fine, we're happy to have them. That's just kind of how things work here.
What did you say the number was? 450 or something for Ocean? It's swelling.
Which makes
I
me
don't
wonder
need
how
what
much
you're
poison
swelling.
have we
The
let
way
in.
in which he said that sounded incredibly dirty.
First thing
I
I saw
didn't
was
touch it. I didn't touch it. Okay, I
first
didn't
thing I
touch
saw was
it.
Drusilla's
If
mic
your
light
hard
up.
on lasts longer than 5 hours, you may need to see a doctor.
Listen. It was
If
for Ocean.
your heart on
Or you
lasts
could
longer
bang
Not
it
than
me.
5
against a
hours, you
solid
need to
wall.
stop
God.
making the
Oh
fucking.
God.
Order in the throne room! This
Wow.
place has gone to hell in a handbasket real quick. There's like 3 people cross-talking and I'm not gonna have it. We need to focus. Y'all are fucking done. Everything's been said. I'm happy to welcome people. We thank you for recruiting for us. That's how we see it. So that being said, congratulations to everybody who got promoted. A warm welcome to everybody who's joined. A welcome back of sorts to Grumpy Buddha. A thank you, heartfelt, goes out to all of the officers, all of the NCO, all of the officers for everything they do, because trust me, they have plenty on their plate, especially at the CO and XO positions. And a thanks to our NCOs and aspiring NCOs who are running and organizing ops. A thank you to everyone who actually files the reports so we can keep up with people's activity. I thank you to all of you for being hilarious shitlords to hang out with. It does my heart some good to know that I'm not the only one who can sling some fucking shade and throw a shit post around and do a little bit of internet trolling. It feels good. You make me feel at home around here. And finally, as always, long live the Empire!
The Empire.
Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire.
Woohoo!
And God bless Hitler.
God
Yo,
bless
that
the
was
Empire.
so whack. Yo, guys, learn. So, you hear the Emperor say, "Long live the Empire." Then you say, "Long live the Empire."
Get
He's
him,
right.
Deck.
At least
Like
It's,
you
he's right.
Get it
It's
right,
a
noobs.
call and response, you plebs.
I'm gonna need you to put those mechanics down on YouTube so I can study it, bro.
I know.
But they already are there.
Watch
Yeah,
out,
I
Niels,
know.
and it might take you 3 days.
This is more complicated than any of Destiny 2's raids, right? These are some tough mechanics
Triggered.
right here.
Depends on what your
4 days.
definition of
Yes,
4
we're
days.
so
complicated.
triggered. My
We'll go
gosh.
4 days then.
4 days.
Anyway,
Um.
you're all fucking terrible subhumans and long live the Empire.
Thank you.
There you go.